The 1949 Bundesrepublik Deutschland. Ein. Pfennig coin marks the very beginning of modern West, German coinage, and represents one of the first issues of the newly established Federal Republic. In 1949, the country known internationally as West, Germany was officially formed in the western zones of occupied Germany following World War II. The introduction of the Deutsche Mark currency system in 1948 had already laid the foundation for economic reform, and by 1949, the first official federal coins were being issued under the name Bundesrepublik Deutschland. The 1 Pfennig was the smallest denomination in this new system, where 100 Pfennig equaled 1 Deutsche Mark. Although its monetary value was very small, the coin carried enormous symbolic importance, representing stability, reconstruction, and a fresh economic start after years of war, hyperinflation, and occupation. The design of the 1949 1 Pfennig coin is simple yet deeply symbolic. On one side, the denomination 1p Pfennig appears boldly in the center, with the year 1949 below it. Surrounding this central design is the inscription Bundesrepublik Deutschland, identifying the issuing authority. On the opposite side, the coin features a delicate oak seedling growing from an acorn, with 2 small leaves extending upward. This oak sprig is one of the most meaningful symbols in German culture, traditionally representing strength, endurance, and national identity. In the context of 1949, the image of a young oak tree carried powerful symbolism. It reflected the rebirth and growth of a new democratic Germany, rising from the ruins of the past. The overall artistic style is modest and practical, reflecting the sober and disciplined character of post-war German design. Unlike later issues that were struck in copper-plated steel, the 1949 1 Pfennig coin was made of bronze, composed mainly of copper with small amounts of tin and zinc. This gave the coin a solid reddish-brown appearance and a slightly heavier feel compared to later versions. The coin measures approximately 16 mm in diameter and weighs about 2 grams. It has a smooth edge without reading. Over time, many examples develop a dark brown or chocolate patina due to natural oxidation of the bronze surface, which collectors often find attractive when evenly toned. The 1949 1 Pfennig was minted at several German mint facilities, each identified by a small mint mark letter. These mint marks include D for Munich, F for Stuttgart, G for Karlsruhe, and J for Hamburg. The Berlin Mint A resumed production slightly later. Because this was the first year of issue under the new federal government, mintage numbers were significant but still carefully controlled as Germany rebuilt its industrial capacity. As a result, some mint mark varieties from 1949 can be more desirable to collectors, depending on availability and condition. Historically, the 1949 Pfennig belongs to a crucial transitional period. It followed the 1948 currency reform that replaced the old Reichsmark with the Deutsche Mark in the western zones. This reform played a central role in stabilizing the economy and ending the widespread black market that had flourished after the war. Coins like the 1 Pfennig became everyday tools of trade. During the early years of what would soon become known as the Wirtschaftswunder, or economic miracle, small denominations were particularly important at a time when wages and prices were low and precise. Cash transactions were essential. From a collector's standpoint, the 1949 1 Pfennig is an important first-year type coin. Circulated examples are generally affordable, but well-preserved uncirculated. Pieces with original mint luster are more sought after. Coins in exceptionally high grades or with full original red color can command higher premiums. Because it represents the beginning of the Federal Republic's coinage system, it holds strong historical interest even if its market value is modest. The 1 Pfennig denomination continued to be produced for decades, eventually switching to copper-plated steel in the late 1960s. The Deutsche Mark remained Germany's official currency until it was replaced by the euro in 2002. Today, the 1949 1 Pfennig stands as a tangible reminder of the birth of modern democratic Germany and the rebuilding of its economy. Though small in size and value, it symbolizes renewal, resilience, and the foundation of one of Europe's strongest post-war economies. The 1977 Bundesrepublik Deutschland 1 Pfennig coin is a classic circulation piece from West Germany, officially issued by the Government of the West Germany, Federal Republic of Germany. The inscription Bundesrepublik Deutschland translates to Federal Republic of Germany, reflecting the country's official name during the Cold War, period before German reunification. The 1 Pfennig coin was part of the Deutsche Mark currency system, where 100 Pfennig equaled 1 Deutsche Mark. In 1977, this small copper-colored coin was widely used for everyday transactions, representing the lowest denomination in circulation at the time. Although modest in face value, it remains historically significant as a symbol of Germany's post-World War II economic recovery, often referred to as the Wirtschaftswunder, economic miracle. The obverse front of the 1977 1 Pfennig coin features a simple yet elegant design, a stylized oak seedling with 2 leaves growing from an acorn. This oak sprig symbolizes strength, endurance, and the rebuilding of the German nation after the devastation of war. The design emphasizes growth and stability, values central to West Germany's identity during the 1950s through the 1970s. The reverse, back, displays the denomination 1p Pfennig prominently in the center, with the year 1977 below it. Surrounding the design is the inscription Bundesrepublik Deutschland, forming a circular legend along the rim. The coin's clean and functional design reflects the practical and understated style, typical of German coinage from that era. The 1977 1 Pfennig coin was composed primarily of copper-plated steel. Earlier issues, from 1948 to the late 1960s, were struck in bronze, but by the time the 1977 coin was minted, rising metal costs led to the adoption of a more economical steel core with a thin copper coating. The coin measures approximately 16.5 mm in diameter, weighs about 2 grams, and has a smooth edge. Its small size and lightweight nature made it easy to carry in large quantities for small purchases such as bread, newspapers, or public transportation fares. Several German mints produced the 1977 1 Pfennig coin, each identified by a mint mark letter located near the design. The mint marks include A for Berlin, D for Munich, F for Stuttgart, G for Karlsruhe, and J for Hamburg. Collectors often seek examples from different mints to complete a full set for that year. Mintages were generally very high, as the 1 Pfennig coin was essential for daily commerce. Because of this large production, most circulated examples today hold modest collector value unless found in uncirculated UNC or proof condition. The Deutsche Mark and its Pfennig subdivisions remained Germany's official currency until 2002, when the country adopted the euro as part of the European Monetary Union. After reunification, in 1990, coins like the 1977 1 Pfennig continued to circulate in unified Germany until their eventual withdrawal. Today, the coin is no longer legal tender, but remains a nostalgic reminder of West Germany's economic stability and industrial strength during the late 20th century. From a collector's perspective, the 1977 1 Pfennig is appreciated more for its historical and cultural context than for rarity. Circulated coins are typically valued at only a small premium over face value, while brilliant uncirculated pieces or proof strikes can command slightly higher prices, depending on condition and mint mark. Its iconic oak seedling design makes it instantly recognizable among German coins, and it stands as a lasting representation of resilience and renewal in post-war Germany.